Yeah. Oh my goodness, acting. My goodness, Bella, acting. Yes. So many things I could say, but I'm not gonna say anything. God damn it. Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome to another video reaction, and today we're jumping back into the world of The Last of Us. I know that the channel has been very Last of Us out, if that is even a thing. But we finally caught up, so now it's gonna be about an episode a week, and I can get back to some of the other uploads that I want to upload. What can we say about episode 2? I saw there were a lot of tears. A lot of people that watched it definitely did not have a great time. I did not have a great time, and I already knew what was going to happen. So Joe is dead. Joe is dead. We've lost Joe. I guess we have to see where that leaves Ellie. How is she gonna be able to cope mentally without Joel in her life? Joe, the hard part for Joe ended. Joe is dead now. She can rest. Now Ellie has to try and carry on with all this emotional trauma and baggage that has accumulated since fucking Riley. Never mind her own parents. The shock I experienced playing through the game the first time when Joel died was huge. And I know that a lot of it seems hopeless now that they killed Joe, but listen, I need you guys to trust me on this one. There is more to the story. There is so much good that comes from the decision to kill off Joel. Although there's always going to be a part of you that is going to be upset at Joel being dead, I feel like if they execute what Game 2 did as well as Game 2 did it, at least in my opinion. There are multiple opinions on Game 2, honestly. But to me, if they executed the same way they did in the game, get ready for a wild ride. That's all I have to say. Enough for this intro. Let's give a special shout out to my amazing Patreons as we usually do. Chakloferine AK, Archangel, Berry Switch, Heather, Nettles, Mars of France, Precious Lily White, Machiavelliaton, and Hayden Coyle. Thank you guys as always for being patrons of the channel. Your support means the world to me, and for anybody who would like to check out the Patreon, the link is in the description down below for full-length reactions and other Patreon exclusive benefits. With that out of the way, guys, let's jump right into The Last of Us Season 2. Let's go. Well, we have another type of opening. Oh, I don't know exactly where we are. Or rather, no, I don't. I actually had no idea where we were. Pay no attention to me. I thought I knew. But I was just gonna say, maybe it's a little bit early for what I'm thinking. Are these the people that died during the rundown? Probably, right? Many dead. Is he looking at Joe's dead body right now? Is that why they focused on the watch? Because it was Sarah's watch? That shot there, when it was zooming out with all the dead, could be kind of like a, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but it could have a meaning. I don't think they did that slow zoom out to all the dead, including Joel's corpse, for nothing. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about this because it has a bit of a grander scope of maybe things to come, so I'm gonna keep it for later on, probably during the show, to discuss what I'm talking about here.
You in pain? I can give you something.
Brother. That image is gonna keep hunting us throughout the show. But yeah, I mean, did anybody think Ellie was not gonna come out of this with even more PTSD? I knew it! Bro, I swear I was thinking it. I was like, imagine if instead of both of them sprouting from the intro now, it's just Ellie. And it's just Ellie. I just got chills again. I really hate this when I don't say something that I'm thinking then it happens, and then it looks like I'm just... Come on, man, I'm intuitive. Or rather, it would be something that I would do, so I'm like, yeah, that would be cool if they did that. And they did it. Those are little details, but we notice.
Yeah, I miss him. He meant a lot to me. So, yeah, upset and sad.
Of course. But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
Yeah. When I got home, he was on the porch, and I should have talked to him. But I didn't.
Do you regret that?
Yeah, of course. Your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
It shouldn't, but it often does. In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you. Maybe bad.
What is it that he said that he did?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
He saved me a lot of times.
Yeah, I would think so. But
There's a very important thing that I'm wondering, because there's some things being said here that are kind of like, well, hold on a minute. Maybe they changed something very, very, very important in the show. But I don't know if they're just going at it a different way and they're just gonna circle back to it.
I don't feel wronged. Man, I wish I could have let him off the hook for whatever it was he was talking about. I guess I'll have to let myself off the hook for that.
Look at you
you really are
acting.
doing good.
Acting like she's in therapy.
Everyone were as healthy as you. What would I do for weed and booze?
Still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah, but not you, though.
Yep, mood shift. Mood shift. Yeah, oh my goodness, acting. My goodness, Bella, acting, yes. Yes. Chills again. I keep getting chills with this show. Oh no. Now this. I'm glad they're gonna add this. It's a small gesture, but to really understand what Joel meant to Ellie even more, if you didn't already. My goodness, the performance. The performance Bella Ramsey has been giving. In the game, Ellie just sniffs it mainly. What a performance! I can't state it enough. How many amazing episodes has Bella given us the show? She's so good. She's so good. But yeah, in the game, she just kind of like takes it and sniffs it.
I went to the hospital.
Kind of like
They let
get
you out.
the feeling of Joel,
30 minutes to go?
you know?
Okay, let's start with names. The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the dark hair and the bald one of them's named Nora. I'm not sure which.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
I gotta think about this.
Think about what? Let's fucking get these guys.
Ellie, it ain't that simple. The town is still recovering. So are you.
We get where you're coming
No,
from.
we don't get where you're coming from. I don't get where you're coming from. If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. But when we lost people, no. It would just break him like it was his fault. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know him.
Right?
He was my brother.
Come on, Ellie. Show some respect. Dude lost a brother.
Listen, but if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right. Which means taking it to Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary.
Ooh, I can't speak. I can't speak. But yeah. So remember at the start of the episode when I saw somebody and I was like, I know who this person
No one
is?
falling, all clear.
I was thinking of these
You're
people.
resettled.
And I'm very interested
Why can't you tell me
that they're showing them this early. And I like it. I very much
I
like
told
it.
you the reason we're going.
Why can't she just keep us safe?
The prophet? She's been dead 10 years, Constance. I wouldn't count on her to help.
Ezra said the prophet is eternal.
She is, in a way. Prophet isn't magic. They're just people that see truths hidden from others and share that truth no matter what the cost. So it was with our prophet. Take cover!
What a way of communication, eh? Whistling?
Demons?
Both.
Hurts more.
I'm very glad that they're introducing these people this early.
Harder,
Scott.
Scott. I'm sorry, but we got to keep you on target here.
It's an open meeting. The bylaws say that.
Maybe we should stick to what everyone else came here to discuss.
I don't really have an opinion on the Seattle thing.
Okay, thank you. So that was Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
This is Rachel.
Sit down, Scott.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us. But he wasn't the only one. I lost my sister that day. A lot of people in here buried family. Well, while they're gone, who's gonna be on the wall if raiders come? A wall that's barely mended. And none of you up there can promise us that all 16 will come back.
Thank you, Rachel.
I mean, she's not wrong, right?
I'll be quick.
Bit of a common sense.
Simple to me. Who came? Killed Joel. So why wouldn't we want to take our vengeance? Well, because we're not supposed to. Forgive and be forgiven. No grudges. No revenge. I've always seen the wisdom in that. That's what separates us from the raiders and the murderers. Our capacity for mercy.
Those sons of bitches don't deserve our mercy.
Well, of course they don't deserve it. That's what makes it mercy.
Well, to hell with that. And to hell with you for saying it, Carlisle.
Seth, sit down.
No.
You're not on the list.
No!
So, a lot of things to discuss here. First girl, got up, straight to the point. We all are very upset that Joel died, but we have however many more people that died that same day. It's well within her rights, especially if she lost people, like she said, close to her, where she's like, we all lost people. We're not gonna put what we have here in jeopardy, right? Now, the people that are directly involved with Joel, 100% within their right, could go deal with business, do what they have to do. At this point of the game, I was like 100% with we need to kill these motherfuckers. The second guy that spoke makes a good point, doesn't he? Does he not make a good point? We can only forgive people that have wronged us. That's why it's called forgiveness. It's very similar to that Bailey's aka Snake line from Game of Thrones that I keep referencing, just because I know a lot of you guys that follow me have watched Game of Thrones as well. It's like you only make peace with your enemies. That's why it's called making peace. Now, I will never be a supporter of anything Bailey's aka Snake said, but now this guy that I have no bad feelings towards, she spoke some very good points. Again, is it all just a circle of killing by the end of it, right? It's kind of like the cycle of abuse. Somebody needs to stop the abuse. Somebody needs to cut the cycle.
Boo-hoo, it's not fair. What, we gotta forgive everybody when they show up and piss in our eye? They took one of ours, you idiots. They'll come back. And when they come back, they'll be laughing. And you'll all deserve it. Bunch of goddamn victims.
She wrote shit down. She wrote a lot of shit down.
I normally don't write things down because I normally don't think before I talk, which has gotten me in trouble before. A lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know, it's not because I want revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Not potluck dinners or New Year's Eve dances. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through. But Jackson is still here. I'll accept whatever the council decides.
There's an attempt here.
I am asking you, please, do it for us.
Who's us, Sally?
Thank you.
Do you know every single person in this room? I mean, it's likely, but do you?
We'll now vote on the proposal to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
Yes. No.
By the way, this is completely different from the game, but they didn't have this
No.
council.
No.
This council didn't even exist in
Yes.
this game.
No.
It was really Maria and Tommy.
No. 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 The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
Adjourned.
And you did say you'd respect the decision. We have sports?
Here we go, Nine. Here we go. Attaboy, Nine.
We have sports and beer? What else do we need?
Shit.
I didn't know you were a fan.
You want a beer? Get them for Marshall.
And the mini fridge too. They're living.
She's probably been extra busy these last few weeks.
Brutal. And I'm supposed to see a shrink myself, you know, to process it all.
So what do you do then?
Drink?
Oh, well, I'm an alcoholic. And I smoke as much weed as I can. You know, complete fucking disaster. But you're not here because you're worried about me.
Gail is a new type of character that, again, as far as I can recall, did not exist in the game. And even if she did, it was very, 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 very minor. But I'm very glad they added her here.
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar. What matters is you're afraid. So, let's talk about it. Free of charge.
I just don't want her to go down the same paths that Joel did, coming up with justifications and such.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him? Turns out nurture can only do this much. The rest is nature. If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. No, I think they were walking side by side from the very start. And you want to keep her out of trouble. Take it from a psychotherapist of 40 years. Some people just...
Invite trouble.
Some people just can't be saved.
Well, that's encouraging. Gail, drink your beer. You really helped us. You really helped us. You really, really helped us, Gail.
I'm just going to bed.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
Are you alone?
I'm alone.
Get in. Oh, Christ. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here? Plan.
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there? No? Stay off the highways, stay clear of cities or settlements. First stage is through the National Forest. Once we're out, we'll follow the Snake River Canyon, then break off through the Snoqualmie Pass. Approach Seattle from the east, then reassess based on what we find. Provisions. Travel light but smart. Handguns. What are you bringing? Is that Joel's? That's what you're good at killing.
Fucking right.
And save it for that. It's slow and kicks like hell. We'll want at least 100 shells apiece, plus 50 rifle rounds. Bring any long gun you want, as long as it's scoped. Questions?
Yeah, one. How the fuck are we gonna get all of this?
I know, guy.
No, don't tell me you told Jesse, please.
Captain Wyoming? No. We'll meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m.
Hey. Thank you.
You know, you could have just asked.
Ellie, you better have realized that this girl is into you by this point. Because I believe here that she really cared for Joel, but she's not doing this cross-country trip with you because of Joel. She would not have done this by herself, is what I'm saying.
How'd you get her out?
Janine's night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one that gave the us speech, not me. Saddlebags are filled with stuff I had squirreled away. 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
I'm sure it was friendly.
Jesus Christ.
You got 10 minutes before patrol comes by.
Damn, very lax security around this area of the commune. Poor Simmer is like, oh shit, here we go again. I just made this trip. I like that they tried to recreate Ellie's iconic look for the second game with the hair. Are those coffee beans? Because he liked coffee? Could have brought him the watch, to be honest. Beautiful imagery. And I can't even talk about how amazing the music is, because that best soundtrack of all time. This soundtrack, this piece from the soundtrack. Dun, dun, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, now they're just showing off. Beautiful scenery, oh my goodness.
I'm a witch. Clearly.
Hello. You and Dina in a tent during a rainy day. What you doing? How many more hints do you need?
Well, good night.
Night. Okay, but I have a stupid question. The kid.
I mean, whatever, you were super high.
And you were drunk.
Right, so it doesn't mean anything.
Would you want to meet something?
How would you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10.
No.
Are we really doing this? What are you? Post-apocalyptic high
You're
school?
gay, I'm not. I'm just curious. Want to know if I'm any good at it.
Dina, what do you mean you're not? Well, she's bi, I'm guessing. But you probably like kissed a girl before, right? I doubt you just did it first time with Helly.
6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad.
That sucks. For the record, I don't believe you.
Well, you asked, and I told you. Go back to Jesse.
I already did.
Well, there you have it.
Does it ever strike you as sad?
Jesse? Yeah. Has he ever told you why?
Probably been through some fucked up shit himself. Like, oh?
I think deep inside that's just how he is. At least I hope that's why.
Why would you hope that?
Well, because if it's not that,
Something fucked up happened.
then it's me.
Ah. None of you think maybe there's something else?
Good night.
Like, he had probably family, people. He didn't just come from the ground, you know? And it's a pandemic with zombies and people die every day.
It wasn't that high.
And I wasn't drunk. So what are we talking about? She wasn't that high and Ellie was not drunk. You just wasted the perfect rain in a tent
In theory,
opportunity.
Dina. Dina!
Dina, can you stop roaming off on your own?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, it's never happened before.
You think she could handle the dead people with all the people that she saw die, right?
This was fucking them.
From zombies and shit.
If Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids,
So many things I could say, but I'm not gonna say anything. God damn it.
It's quiet.
You know what they say? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. See, when there's a big and rigorous journey, if you know that there's some like dope destination that you're heading to, makes everything that happens or the things that you go through to get there worth it, right? But how do you motivate yourself to go through this rigorous zombie-filled, psycho-filled, killer-filled journey when your goal is to go kill a bitch?
Because there aren't that many wolves.
there's about to be a whole lot less.
Kurt is their viper.
What? No, that was just me. I was trying to sound like a badass.
You are a badass, Ellie.
You don't need to try.
I'm with you, Dina.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're moving up to the fob. All clear between checkpoint 3 and 5?
Told me to watch 6 and 8. I didn't want fucking 3 and 5.
Every disgruntled worker ever.
Give me a fucking second. Jesus. You're all good? We can move up.
Yeah, there they are. So it was mainly just the after Joe, events and then the setup for what is coming. So they set up so many different things. A lot of them I can't even talk about, to be honest. But there were multiple setups. Obviously, we found out, or like we got introduced to a couple different groups. One being the whistlers in the forest, and the other being the marine-like and marine operating wolves. They had some somber moments after Joel's death. Some moments that they needed to include, like the one of Ellie visiting his house, opening that box with his gun and the watch. The council voting thing, that was new. The differentiation from the game, right? I can understand it. In the game, the difference was, well, no. I almost spoiled something that I shouldn't have. This is a fucking landmine. I can't fucking talk about shit, bro. That's annoying. That's actually annoying. Should I wait for this to finish? I don't know. I want to talk about shit. Should I do a spoiler section? So guys, let me know. I can do like the normal, like the post-episode just talk. Then I can do like a separate part where it's like spoiler section. And then I can talk about everything that I want to talk about. But I'll just put a big spoiler notification on the screen for anybody who doesn't want to get spoiled. I just worry if that is gonna just spill into the reaction sometime and it's gonna randomly spoil something. I already tried to catch myself, because God forbid I had to spoil this for y'all. Because I hate when people spoil good shit for me. So, but yeah, all I can say and all that you guys need to know, these were all setups. We had multiple setups outside of just the main setup, which is Ellie and Dina going out to get Abby. Which is the main setup. There are multiple setups though. This is basically like they're just peeling off like the layers and they're just choosing what they're gonna show, because there's a very established world that we're about to experience here, with a lot of lore and backstories and different characters. So I'm gonna be very interested to see how they start to peel off the layers and reveal what is hidden outside of the commune now. Because remember, Joel and Ellie, they've been in that commune for what, it's been like 5 years, 6 years now. About the time, that's half a decade in pandemic zombie time. Things can move on very fast, very quickly. Or things that you didn't know existed can be of even bigger influence by that time. So, the world that they kind of maybe knew might have some differences in it. So, again, without wanting to spoil anything, but just explaining what all these different people are, these different crews that we didn't know about. Fireflies used to be the shit. Now no more Fireflies. What happens? What comes from that, right? Because the Fireflies used to, they were the main resistance. It was the Fedra and it was the Fireflies. And that's basically, it was like, what do you say? If you have two parties, Now it's kind of like, it's deviated. There's many different things going on. So, without spoiling anything, I just want to shout out Bella Ramsey's performance one last time, like before we leave. And every episode I feel like she just keeps giving us some scenes and moments where I'm like, woof, she's acting her ass off right now. And I just want to appreciate that a little bit. So shout out to Bella. But everybody again is doing a fantastic job. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.